live when it said it's going to go live. So I'm not sure if it's going to or not. I mean, I'm in a race now, or not in a race, I'm on a practice track in iRacing, and I'm hoping everything is as it should be. So I'm going to quickly check to see if I can go onto my YouTube dashboard and see if I'm actually there. Am I streaming right now? Is it going to pick it up? No, doesn't look like it is. I'm not sure. Is that working? Stream status, variable resolution. Primary stream, we are unable to receive data for a fast rate. Your viewers may experience buffing. Ensure the connection is fast enough to consider using a lower bitrate. There should be absolutely nothing wrong with my connection. Well, so it is recording that I've got one viewer, so, but I can see nothing. Oh, there we go. There you go, stream status is good. So it is definitely streaming, although a bit delayed. Right, so I know that's streaming now. Yes, three viewers, thank you for joining me. Right, so I now know that that's working. Let's get into doing some practice. So, kill that. Right, so I've moved out of Mazdas because I'm now at, well, I think I'm D369 or something in my rating, which means it means that I have to go on to some tracks, races. I've got this MPR thing, which is what's going to increase my my driver rating apparently. Oh, don't know. I don't really know how to use this car, so we shall find out. I'm guessing it's front wheel drive by the way it feels. Tyres feel very cold. So I'm going to get a lap round and then I'm going to just check the chat. No one said anything. Whoa, whoa. No grip. Yeah, check no one said anything in the chat and I've got a lap round. If you you are watching, you in the chat, say hi. Definitely a lot different to the Mazda. I'm hoping this stream all works out fine. It's very skippy. I did try it. Let's get one lap in. Something spun off there by the looks of it. Around Spa. Apparently the track limits are quite harsh, so yeah, it definitely feels like a front wheel drive car. So presently we're in practice. The only information I've got of when to change is actually on my steering wheel. Come on, there we go. Skip, 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 skip. Really hard suspension. Let the caddies go past, much faster than me. Hey guys, just go. What's he doing? Just shot off the track. So in iRacing there are no blue flags, there are blue and yellow flags. Now in racing, blue and yellow means faster car behind you. That's all it means. It doesn't tell you have to get out of the way. So it's down to them to find a safe route round, and for me to try and be as safe as possible for them. So if I just hold the racing line, it's very much down to him to go around me. There we go. Those caddies are very, very fast. There's another one coming round the back. See, everyone's in the Cadillac, it's a faster car, but you have to blip on a downshift. It's not something I've ever learned to do. Oh, not going to get track limits for that. Good. Going through Eau Rouge there. Quite difficult bit of track. But this is why we practice, guys. Let's find out what the limit of this car really is. And how to get a clean, well, a good lap around the track. As far as I'm... Oh. Been absolutely swamped by hundreds of them. front wheel drive, and I think I'm overheating the front tyres a little bit. Need to drive a little bit more delicately. Trying to push to keep up with these guys. I've no idea what the lap times are around this track currently. Yeah, no grip on the front at all. Right, I'm going to pit in and I'm going to see if you guys are actually chatting and it's not coming up on the chat, because looking out for the pit stop guy, there he is. Right, so let's just have a little look see over here. Is anyone talking? No. So if I type oh, what I need to do is go to my own stream and click, just write something in there. That would work, wouldn't it? Because then I know I can just stream and not worry about it. So YouTube's made it a lot more difficult than it used to be to right, so oh, here we go, finally. Let me just see if this works. Yes, so I now know that the stream actually works. That's fine. Perfect. So if I go to, they've made it really not intuitive to how it used to run at all. Right, so if I go to my channel, it's live now, iRacing, yep. So go to, that's better. So why did it keep sending me in circles a moment ago? Right, so now I know that that's all working, I can just enjoy my race. Sweet. Drop back down there. Perfect. Stop reaching down there because this car doesn't use that. It'd be nice if I could make that chat box smaller, but I don't know how to. So yeah, I'm not used to it. Right, there we go. Braking hard. You've got to be really gentle with the throttle because it's front wheel drive. Really don't want to overheat the fronts. I've no idea what a good lap time is in this car. Sticking to the racing line. Oh, come on, warm these goddamn tyres up. There's something else that hasn't been put in. There we go. Let's move that because I'm going to want to see tyre temperatures and so on. There we go. Tyre temps. I'm going to reset that. I don't think that's working properly. That's my car. Right, so let's try this again, shall we? There we go. New caps over there. Kill that overlay and launch it again. There we go. Right, so that's now down there. Right, so let's try again, shall we? I do not see any other Ultimas, so yes, tyre temps, lap times, that's what I wanted to see. A little bit of information there for us all. So I'm miles off the pace. Oh, not too bad actually. Oh! probably the wrong place to be. Let's try and get out of the way over here. And there we go. Okay. Let's get into the race. Racy. So this is my first race in the Kia Optima, I think it's called, Kia Optima. Who knows how it's going to go. I've been racing the Mazdas, the SimLab Mazda Cup and the Global Mazda Cup, and I've been enjoying it. I've been getting faster and I've been getting more consistent. So the next step is obviously to move up. I need to improve my driver rating. The only way I can do that is annoyingly by buying, well done iRacing, the Spa track, so I could race this car around it because it's the next event that will accept my level. So that's good. And I already owned the 2 cars that you can take part in this in by being or by downloading iRacing. You end up with a pack, well, a couple of things already in there. Good few tracks, good few cars, lots of doubles of the cars. Don't understand what the difference with a legacy and a normal is, but yep, there's a fair amount of content you already get straight away, straight out of the box. I'm hoping that the viewers can chat. I can't sign into the chat there. Just let me know if you're in and the stream is coming through okay. I don't get an idea of how many people are in chat, so practice. Let's see if I can actually. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's another Kia. So there are actually other Kias. Let's follow these guys out. So the Cadillacs are much faster than the Kias. That guy's almost at a moment already. So I don't know how this really works. I think I am just racing versus the other Kias. That guy's having an absolute nightmare back there. Don't know what he's done, whether he's flunked his car or something. Second gear around here feels good. Gently on the throttle. Just going to just dive down the inside. Oh, look at that. So graphically, I really like this game. Hey, Mike Green, looks and good sounds. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. So, this is a defining moment in the channel of actually, can I put in a good lap in iRacing? It'd be nice if I got it in gear first, wouldn't it? Yeah. Can I put a good lap in? I've got it on the free monitors. Hey, Sophie. Hope you're well. So yeah, I've got it all set up on the free monitors now. How did I not exit the pit safely? Let's try again. Shift R. I thought I exited the pit safely, but I wasn't. I was reading. This is why you don't read and drive, guys. Right, so I maybe crossed that line, but you can't actually see where that line is. Let's try that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, so I've recently come out of TUS. As you guys knew, I was team manager in TUS for the race team. They've decided to stick to their drifting routes, go back to that, go back to Forza. I wasn't really enjoying Forza. That's why there was a big chunk of the channel gone. I stopped playing racing games because of the shoulder injury, and I just didn't really feel a need to be spending time in a rig. With an injury when I could have been out there enjoying all sorts. So I do apologise for leaving you guys in the lurch, my faithful subscribers. Oh, this car didn't like me dropping down to second then. just a warm-up lap, so I'm not too fussed. I don't really want to be putting in a stonking time anyway. There's only 5 Kias on the field. It's much more fun to try and cut your way through the pack once you learn where people's pressure choke holds is, if you know what I mean. So you know that someone doesn't particularly like a section and you're faster through there, add pressure there and then they start to crumble. I've been doing that quite a bit in the Mazdas and really been enjoying it. The chat seems to be working well. So how have you been there, Mike? You've been good? And Sophie, thank you for joining. I'm guessing you've joined from the team chat, but thank you for the invite just to see how your team runs. I don't think I'm actually race team material yet. I haven't had enough hours on this game, but thank you anyway for the invite. I'll do my best. Right. Yeah, so I like the car. It's nice. It's not as easy to drive as the Mazda. I got the Mazda to a point round Summit Point where I felt like I was floating it round the track. And one thing that's a bit disappointing is there's no way you can progress using that car. So I really like the Mazda. And I've always liked slower cars because it's fun to drive a slow car fast. It's not fun to drive a fast car slow. And if you remember on my Project Cars 2 stuff, I was always enjoying the Ginetta GT50s, is it? Or GT40s? GT40s and Ginetta Juniors. Because you're absolutely pinging the life out of these cars to within an inch of destroying their engine, clipping the wall. You're just absolutely thrashing them. Whereas sometimes in bigger cars, I mean, I know this has only got a 2 litre, the same as the Ginetta has. But so is the Mazda. The Mazda's only got a small little 1.8 or is it a 2 litre in those Mazdas? I can't remember now. And I really enjoy the racing with slow cars fast. That's what I really enjoy doing. Starting to get some heat in the tyres now, it's starting to grip up. It's going to take a few laps now. I need to make sure I understand that because I don't want to go trying to win this in the first corner and have absolutely no grip. Yeah, I mean, Sophie, the only thing that I think is going to stop me from joining some events is the tracks because I don't want to be forking out absolute fortunes on this game when I've only just bought it. I'd quite like to drive the tracks and the cars that come with my first purchase, if you like. But I understand what you're saying. But yeah, I'm enjoying the game. It's from where I've come from, which was a Forza racing team. It's a massive step up. But I was fairly good in Project Cars 2. That's when me and Dan met. Dan Moto. Had some good races with Dan and Tam. And many of the other Muddy Gamer guys on my Discord. There we go. Alright, so a 2:36.8 is what I've just put in. My best so far, it's not bad. Could have upchanged there. Brake a bit earlier. Try and get the car to tuck in, there we go. Stop overdriving the car, Muddy. And Speed will come to you. Just trying to learn. This car doesn't feel completely settled at all. So it's just trying to learn how to settle it. Like in the Mazda, you could do certain things to get the car to come back to you. Front's starting to warm up a little bit too much for my liking. All over the curbs, come on. Oh, that was not a good exit there. Right, come on. Come on. What? I guess it's such a long qualifying, you don't get the second one in. Alright, formation of the grid, guys. Wish me luck. What's this about then? Oh, is it going to be a rolling start? Oh, that's going to be horrible with that first head. Right, so where did I qualify? 5th. Oh, I don't like this at all. The limited depth perception. Qualified, I think, 3rd out of the Kias. Oh wow, look at that. 4 seconds a lap faster in the Kia than me. Alright, come on. Just waiting for someone. I think this is a 25-minute race, I'm not sure. I don't know how this all works, whether it's a set amount of laps. Stay behind second car. So this whole race for me is just, hey Smooth, how you doing, bud? My whole focus is not to win this, it's just to try and stay clean. That was a very odd place for it to go green. I'd have thought it would have been, hey! I'll read after I've gone through a rouge. Oh, I see, so the leader gets to choose. Makes sense. Oh, come on, man. Or he's stamping on his brakes. What are you braking mid-corner for, bud? 1 second, I'll read the chat. Busy not dying. Right, that was intense. Just felt like the guy didn't really know what he was doing. I had a race like that earlier. So I went from 10th to 1st. Welcome to the channel, we'll chat again, Rhino, by the way. It's been a long time, buddy. Yeah, so I went from 10th to 1st, but it was really weird. So I was putting pressure on this guy who was in 1st. So I was in 2nd, putting loads of pressure on him, but he kept blocking. So he blocked in a way that caused a little bit of contact, and I'm trying to sort my licence out. So obviously I was like, right, I'm going to back off a bit. There was 2 guys behind me that were being quite boisterous, so I thought, right, I'll let them get past and see how he deals with the pressure from them. So I let them pass, and literally 2 laps later I'm still following, like, nice and tight. And they just all wipe each other out, so I end up going from 10th to 1st and winning by 15 seconds. It was an intense race, but the weirdest one. It really was strange. Oh, come on. Tyres aren't even warm yet. I'm not sure what position I'm in. In regards to my actual racing position, I don't know where the track limits are either. So I don't know whether that guy behind me is extending or whether I'm just not at all. So, just think, I don't know how much actually affects my rating, how it affects it. Does it affect it in practice? On my own practice, does that affect my safety rating if I start crashing and going over the lines there? Staying in 3rd is really quite good actually. Whoa! Didn't want to cut that. Yeah, staying in 3rd is actually quite nice for this. How you been, Rhino? Learning, it's a front wheel drive car, so I could really remember not to accelerate till I'm past the corner. Otherwise you just push yourself out. Front wheel drive cars, they really do benefit from you being gentle with them. But when you're learning exactly how this car behaves, it's quite difficult to consistently stay gentle. In the race session that we were, yeah, but so if I'm doing a private lobby, not private lobby, say if I'm doing practice, if I'm doing open practice, does that warm up and qualifying both count? Okay. Keep worrying that guy's going to javelin behind, so it is out of 25 minutes, isn't it? So he's very close behind me. Count as half of the road section. Okay. Go on, mate, go for the move if you have to. I don't know whether I'm lapping at the same time as these guys or whether I'm slowing them up. If any of you are watching and have some experience of the Ultima. Oh, he didn't like that. Front tyre got a bit warm there. Yeah, if any of you are watching and you've got some experience of this car, tips and tricks would be very useful. And also knowing where to change. Do I change when it goes red, or do I change when it goes almost red? He's going to go for a dive this time, surely. Oh, one off track, didn't want to do that. Caught this guy up though. I think that gentleman ahead of us has cooked his tyres. Which is the problem with front wheel drive cars. They are great, very easy to drive, but very, very easy to overdrive. Braking early because oh. It's very, very difficult to know exactly how hard to push this car. It's not at all like the Mazda. I knew, but maybe the Mazda was a bit iffy at first, so maybe I'll learn. He seems to be struggling a bit. So yeah, hang on. As far as I know, in a test session or hosted race, they do not count. Okay. Block, mate. That was really iffy. I didn't really want to come up to him that close at that point in the track, but I didn't really have an option. So close to touching, but it's so difficult when he's not driving overly defensively, but he's definitely, I mean, braking there. I mean, come on, bud, what are you doing? I'm good, thank you, Jackal. How are you? Brake earlier because I think he's going to shut the door on me anyway. He went deep, which means I can switch back. Stop blocking, bud. It's not cool. He's bobbing and weaving. I think he thinks he's in the wrong sport. Oh, he's gone wide. The problem is I've got a guy right behind as well. He's not far off us. Really didn't want to make that move there, but I made it work. I had to give him loads of space then, because he looked like he was going for the almightiest of dives from about a mile back. Right, hopefully. Hopefully the guy behind me that was starting to put pressure on me, who had just backed off a little bit, hopefully he will have to do it, and I just forgot to change up a gear, so that's not going to help. Braking early. Oh, that's not good. I was busy looking in my mirrors. Yeah, I thought he was brake checking me as well, Jackal, if I'm honest. Maybe not purposely, but he might just not be that knowledgeable about what that does to a car in a corner. It's intense, I'll give you that. I've never felt any sort of similar feeling of intenseness in other games. Right, now let's back, relax into it. Come on, if he wants to pass me, he can pass me. Let's relax. Cool these tyres a little bit. He's going to make up a little bit of ground before he can attempt to pass me. Thank you. Carried a lot of speed through there. Is he going to go for a lunge? Covered it off. Oh. slow down in a minute. That penalty screwed me. Right, he's got past, doesn't matter. Don't know what position I'm in, doesn't matter. Hey, how's it going, Tim? They are extending loads. I've had to leave the line on, Tim, because there's a lot of tracks in this game that I don't know. And so what I was doing is I was joining and then I was going flying. Yeah, I don't usually race with a line on, if I'm honest. But I'm fairly new to iRacing, so I wanted to make sure. He just went for a massive dive. Yeah, so I didn't want to ruin other people's races by not knowing the track. Really shouldn't be reading these sorts of things. Oh, come on, while I'm racing on Theo Rouge. Right, you turn in too early and then understeer off, losing your speed on the straight. It's the first time I've driven this car, mate, but thank you for your tips. I will try and implement them. Oh, come on, man. And he didn't even wait. What a tosser. What an absolute bell chops. Yeah, so do I, MG. I can't believe he just pinned me off into the gravel and then just carried on. I thought that sort of thing was saved for Forza hoppers. Don't try and take me through over Rouge, you absolute nincompoop. Go on then. It's like nobody has any patience. Oh, it looks like he's been taken out anyway. There's the idiot. That's it, we're joining the track. Come on, come on. That's it. Why is he cutting them up? What an absolute tool. That guy was not going to wait either. Part of me does want to punt him into the gravel, but I'm not going to. I'm going to allow myself to his level. Yeah, I tell you, I can feel it bubbling in me right now. Oh come on, that is not off the track. That's off the track. The guys I've been racing have been off the track most of the race. What an absolute joke the track minutes are here. Whoa! Cheers, Tim. Wasn't it? It was a lot of that just dirty driving. I think that's probably ruined my safety rating. So I was... Well, it's not going to tell me right now, is it? Alright. When's the next race? Why is it saying withdraw? No. Cancel. What's just happened? $11. I got 11. One for being punted. One for being 4 for being punted. One for being put into the sand, and then 6 for off tracks. I can go and do a bit of racing in the Mazdas. That's much nicer. Yeah, it's true, Smooth. It is true. I just don't understand people that would put their own race in jeopardy by just diving down into a stupid like bottleneck. Turn the last turn on Spa, and you've got cars that are much faster, which can then overtake you out of it. So you could come through the last bus stop chicane at Spa, and if you're in a faster car, you will be ahead of the guy that was ahead of you in that chicane by the time you're at turn. So why dive in? Why make it difficult? It's down to them to wait for a safe place to move past. It's ridiculous. Right, so I'm guessing I'm in this race as well. Or is this the one that I've just finished? Race over. Quit. I actually don't know where I came in that either, because it's so I lost SR during that. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but it's almost impossible when there's only so much space on the track. NPR statistics. So ready for promotion. Your SR is above. You have completed your NPR. So why am I not promoted then? Right, so the results page. Ah, it's over here, isn't it? Results. Right, so this is the first. I was trying hard, but I was trying hard. So yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm not high in I rating. I guess I think I'm a 1500. So where did I finish up? 21st out of 25. And how many Kias are ahead of me? So that's the first gear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 out of 8. Not great. Lap times are so much slower than these guys. Look at them. Wow. Actually, saying that, comparable lap times. 35.7, 35.5 for the guy that came first. I'm sure you have seen it all smooth. I'm sure you have, bud. So what? So how does the promotion thing work now then? It's a minus 5 points, but who knows? Oh yeah, I'm loving the game. I really am. I'm enjoying the fact that I can stream it now, because I was having issues streaming. What was it? Project Cars 2. It just didn't like streaming Project Cars 2 at all. But for some reason, the way iRacing works is I can stream iRacing while I'm on triple screens and still chat to you guys, which is perfect, right? Absolutely perfect. Right, so how long have we got for a next race? Let's go racing. I do like. I'll tell you what. So I've done that, so I can enjoy the races again now, because I've done what I need to do to. So let's go with that one. Continue. Cheers, Jackal. Right, so I need to get to 4 for instant. I think I can do that in the MX-5s. I really do think I can. Yeah, that's what I thought, Soph. That's exactly what I thought. So let's see if I can. And well, it's not necessarily rookie races. SimLab is a little bit up from rookie, isn't it? And I really do like the SimLab races. To be fair, they're just about right. 18 laps, and the cars that are in it are quite fun as well. I've got to look at what tracks I've actually got in this. I'm not going to buy a track every month. Maybe every 2 months I'll get a new track, until eventually either there's a deal on tracks or something else comes out. But at the moment, I've paid for 2 years of this game, because there's if anyone wants to play this and they haven't got it and they've got a computer that can run it, then I can give you a friend invite thing, and it's £100 for 2 years at the moment, or $100 for 2 years. So it's very cheap. The way I see that is, it's effectively the standard Forza game every year. I'm buying it. Right, so awaiting. Yep, you're gonna let me race? Practice? I don't know how long practice is. I'll carry on the stream until this ends up in the race. Whee. I do find myself like actually looking across like real mirrors as well, which is quite cool. Right, so my best lap time round here is a 23.4. How's that, Rhino? What do you reckon about that time? You're pretty quick, so. What's a 23? What's a 23 like, do you reckon? Don't worry, I'm just on a warm-up lap. I'm not driving fast until I get used to being in this car again. They don't have Long Beach as a raceable track at the moment. I've bought Long Beach, Jackal, surprisingly enough, but they don't have it as a raceable track. Oh, he's off into the land of Nod. Right, so been out, tyres are warming up. Let's see if I can get anywhere near my current times. So, Smooth, if I've got Long Beach now and I've already bought it, does that mean when they do finish it and they do put it into production, I get the full one without having to rebuy it? Whew. Talk about a stop on an apex. That was a save and a half. Right. Come on. They can't, what, they don't want... Well, iRating's not going to mean anything to me really, I'm just here to have some good races. You know me, Rhino, I enjoy a nice clean race. I do get a bit annoyed at people being impatient and sort of trying to smash their way past me, as you can see in the last race. So I'm warming up a bit now, warming up. But yeah, I'm just, as long as I get some nice, good, clean racing, I'm a happy man. Why is there smoke everywhere? Oh, there's that idiot that almost caused me a crash because he parked on Apex. Hey Devil Z, good to see you, buddy. Long time no see. This guy going off everywhere. What's going on? Oh, cheers, bud. Yeah, it's been a while. Don't just come ploughing back on the track. Love the fact that if you rev match, you can get that little bit of extra turning from on these little Mazdas. They're lovely little things to throw about. We've got the guys in the house. Devil, Smooth, Jackal, Rhino, General. You're all back, guys. You're all back. Go on then, mate. You really want it. See how long you can keep it for. Oh. Look at him, he's absolutely all over the shop. Predicted it. I now have a Mustang. Breathing down my neck. You're not getting the racing line, mate. You go round me, not the other way round. Go on, go, go, go. Yeah, Exhibit A for sure. I think that guy will be pulling away from me much faster than he is, but he's not. Do not come straight back on the track. What I particularly like is when those Mustangs get a little bit further ahead, something magical happens to them. They turn into milk floats. You wait. The graphics don't like the Mustang, right? So I finally get a GT Omega stand. Did you get it using my code, bud? Right. Yeah, I know you never left, MG. I know you never left. Right. Finally getting it down for myself as soon as I set up right now. Have you got iRacing, Devil? I can't remember whether you was one of the people that told me to get it. Anyone that's in chat and does have iRacing, remember to add me. My name is Lee Bell in iRacing. Whoa. What happened there? Hey Devil, welcome back for being a member. Thank you very much. I don't know whether that made any noise or shut up or anything, but I saw it on the chat, so thank you very much. I can't guarantee there's going to be loads and loads and loads of streaming, but I will carry on and try and do it. Especially as we're in these times of, well, let's just say crap at the moment, where there are many. There we go. There's the all right. Thank you very much, Devil. If you want, I can give you my code for iRacing as well, mate, which will mean that, well, I get a backhander and you get a backhander. I believe. I don't know quite how it works. I invited Hen Kicks and that worked. So, alright, we're into 3 minutes of practice now. Right, come on. So is iRacing content okay, guys? I know we all originally started on Forza and we used to love bombing around together. And I mean, I can still do that from time to time. Not got a problem with still doing that. But... oh, Smooth, thank you very much. You, my friend, have just bought me Long Beach, so thank you very much. You are a legend, Smooth.
Glad you're back, my friend.
I'm glad to be back. It's nice to have a chat with you guys and to know that you're all good and safe, if I'm honest. Because let's face it, nobody knows. When we're not in these chat channels, apart from in Discord, nobody really knows how anyone else is doing. I mean, Jackal contacts me via Instagram, but other than that, it's really, we don't know what's going on. It's just nice to know that you're all safe, if I'm honest. I know it sounds a bit soft, but oh, what safe. iRacing's cool, right? I like that. I'm glad that you enjoy watching it, because what I'll do is I will send you on Discord the link that when you click it, the friend referral program, I think it is. Jackal, I love you coming in when you can, mate. One of my long-standing members, not members, but you know, subscribers, and a member for some time. Yeah, it's nice to know that the community is still there, and I do feel bad that certain things in my life stopped it. But I should now be a personal trainer. I sent all my paperwork off because I was learning to become a personal trainer because I want to create a better life for my kids, basically. That's the bottom. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? Why did the back get so hot? Yeah, so I want to provide a better life for my kids. I think I can do that with personal training. Not right now, obviously, because basically, unless you're already a functioning personal trainer with a following, then you can't really make money from doing fitness coaching. And I'm lucky that I work for an amazing firm called Pareto FM, or Pareto FM. We work for facilities management, and I'm being furloughed at the moment. I don't know if this sort of thing happens in America and other places, but furlough basically means the government are giving a grant to my company to allow me to work from home to make sure that I avoid contracting for COVID-19. I'll read that in a minute, Devil. I just want to get this qualifying out of the way. I stamped on the brake a bit hard for the last section. For some reason it doesn't feel like this car's quite as grippy as it was a moment ago. Turning's good though, but to be fair, I don't really need to qualify top drawer anyway. The best races are the ones where I don't actually qualify up the front, I found. I don't tend to get harpooned quite as quickly. Are you going to build the PC yourself, Devil? Oh, that was a slow lap. You can build the PC yourself. Because you don't need to spend a fortune. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, that's qualifying done. 25-2. Well, that's going to put me in 10th, I reckon. Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take the opportunity of a mess up to quickly pop to the loo while everyone else does their qualifying, because qualifying has got another 4 minutes left, so I'll be back in, well, no time at all. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. I'm back. Ugh. Right. For the setup I want, it's 1,500 quid for the tower, but I guess it's... Wow. That's a... I'm probably not getting anywhere near that on iRacing. I mean, I have thought about upgrading the GPU, but... 10th, look at that. But yeah, I'm not really... I don't know if it's going to... Upgrading the GPU would necessarily give me anything extra apart from a few frames. Yeah, you love a bit of GT Sport, don't you, Jackal? All over that GT Sport. Can't see other people's laps, can I? No? Can I see other people's laps? Yeah, I do still love Project Cars 2. I just have the issue that I can't play it on PC with the multiple screens. And I don't know, this just... I have a Ryzen 2600. But it's got a ROG liquid cooler on there, so it can go quite high, because Ryzen's are good if you have a good cooler on them, they can go above what they are set to because of thermal parameters. What was I say? Yeah, Project Cars 2 is great, love it, but I had issues with it. I've settled into this game now, this sim, which, if I'm being completely honest, is not... People go on about iRacing, it's a real simulator, blah blah blah. Yes, there are little nuances that I can feel through the wheel that I don't get in any other game. True. Is it a massive difference? No, it's really not. Graphics card I have a yeah, I loved it in VR mode. I had a VR headset. It was brilliant. I have a GTX 1070 MX5 Cup on Assetto. Is that on PC? Yeah, it is on PC, isn't it? So I think I'm at the back of the pack for. I think I am the last Mazda. Oops. That really was a bad qualifying. Is there much pace difference between the Mazda and the other car behind? Because I always seem to be overtaking them quite a lot. Oh, it's on Xbox as well. Didn't know yet. Yeah, I know it's on Xbox as well, but I didn't know the hosted thing. I see one Mustang down there, but there's 4 of them apparently. That's going to be interesting. I was tempted to buy a Mustang, but yeah, it's not really worth it. I'm quite happy with the cars I've got. I want to build the tracks more than I want to build the cars. I'd be quite happy driving this car around most of the tracks. Yeah, I looked at that smooth, but it's sort of I don't know. It's a lot of money for me to fork out for a GPU when what I've got is running what it's running. Come on. Oh, come on, mate. Where are you going, mate? No idea what position that just put me up into, but oh, come on, mate, give me some space. That's an intense first lap. Oh, come on. Absolute buffoons. How do so many people outbrake themselves? iRacing should do a race sort of registering thing that understands where you are on track, and if someone goes barreling into you, they get appointed the blame. Giving me 4 points for being punted off. Not really fair, is it? I was having a really, really good couple of laps there. Doesn't seem to be any damage to the car. Where you going, mate? Apparently someone blind. You get a lot of that on this. That's a horrible corner to overtake someone in. I have come over that crest so many times backwards when I was learning the limits of this car. Right, so I'm in the 11th, so I'm still down a place, even though I made all those places up. I thought my racecraft was alright as well then. How's my driving? I need that on the back. Alright, come on. Last lap was a 25.4. I can do better than that. Let's get going. Come on. Oh, someone's been called all sorts of naughty names. Catching back up with the pack that took me out. Remember guys, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Hey TGM, how are you? Good to see you again, buddy. You just missed me get punted. I've had some really good races in the rookies though, Devil. But for me it's like, there needs to be something that sort of understands whether you're at fault or not. Because the blanket 4 points to everyone is not really fair, is it? So they're doing 25s and 26s, and I'm doing 24s. It does happen, it does happen. I mean, just you deal with it, innit? What was that at that time? Oh, not great. Oh, they're doing 24s as well, so I'm not catching them by much. I'm going to stop hitting it into second. I think I'm going to end up blowing my gearbox up if I keep doing that. I'm pushing too hard. I could do 23.4s in this without going into second, so... Why am I doing 25s though? I don't know what that little green light is. Forza 7, I haven't played that in ages. They ruined it for me. They changed the wheel dynamics and I just couldn't get along with them. Maybe I have got to drive a little bit more aggressively, use second gear. Can't get the sort of lap times I have been getting, I don't get it. That's better. Still nowhere near where it needs to be. Are the Forza servers still busy, TGM? I mean, the game's so old now. I'm working my arse off for this at the moment. Yellow flags. Ten to go. Definitely taking chunks out of him. Ah, okay. Practicing's great. It'll make you a better driver, definitely. I won't be looking, 1 second. So we'll try and make a move. Couldn't see the apex. Nice bit of defensive driving there. Compromise line going in here, mate. He had to back out. I compromised his line just enough. He couldn't swing out. Right, who's next? So 24.3 was my last lap. This involved an overtake, so it's probably slower. Yeah, 25.2. Saw a whisker of another car then, 7 seconds ahead. Thank you. There we go. And they're both battling. Gear change I didn't need to make back then. Alright, so what are their lap times? 25.3. So I didn't gain on them the lap before. Oh, that was not good. Too busy looking at lap times I've got to chase. Oh, come on. Went into 7th and there is no 7th. Right, let's try again, shall we? I'm looking around at all this other information I don't need to pay attention to. No, because there's distance between me and him again now. Shoulders are starting out. I've been doing this quite a lot today. Oh, there we go. I needed to click my neck. I could feel it. 7-7. That's where he is away from me. Still getting away. Oh, you done a good lap. Oh, I done a better lap. Right, is this guy going to play ball? He's coming up round in his Mustang, or is he going to be an idiot? Past me then, you've got a faster car. Some of my trains are. Where are you from, TGM? I can never remember. Oh, don't do a dive into this turn. Ohio. The train's running for you because I'm in the UK, bud. Obviously, by my accent. Come on. Are you in lockdown as well, TGM? I've taken a chunk out of the guy ahead of me's time. Too busy fighting. Oh, got in deep. Yanks have got about 100 different accents. Right. That was a hard race. Oh. All the times. 24, 25, 25, 24, 24, 25, 20, 20, 25, 24, 24, 24, 24, 25. Not my best. That's usually 24, 23, 23, 24, 24, 24, 24, 24. So, not my best. Where did I end up coming? Did I finish where I started? I thought it said 7th. 7th in my division, maybe. Do you know what? There's been a few times in this where I've made some silly errors, but I really do like the Mazdas. They're quite forgiving when you know how to race them. They really are. I bet the truckers are busy. Right, so the race is over. Let's quit out.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Ridpath, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Right, so I need to go to results and see if that actually helped at all, because I'm still not the right colour up here. 4 penalty points I think I had. Wow, check him out. All the way up here. So I was 11th in total. I started in 15th and I finished... What does it say running? I finished 11th, started 15th. So I've made some places up there. Should have made a lot more up if it wasn't for me getting absolutely spanked. Yeah, I've heard there's a TV show for iRacing. It's at the bottom of the main page, I think. I doubt I will ever be good enough to be mentioned on that. I got -4 race points, but +8, so I'm now 372. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Maybe someone else can explain to me as well why sometimes when I go into Go Racing, current series, I will click on, let's just say, the Mazda Cup, and there you go, look, exactly that. I can only watch the races. I can't actually register for a race. Only practice. Anyone understand why that is? This speedway is horrible as well. Right, so yeah, any ideas why that is, guys? Look, I can't register for these races. They don't look full. Registration is in 4 hours. Can't race on these races. Can only watch them. And then the rest is practice sessions. I mean, what's all that about? Hello, small brain Cam. How you doing, bud? Just basically have popped in at the end of the stream, my friend. I've been streaming for a while now. How long has this been running? No, that's Discord. 2 hours and 4 minutes. So this stream's gonna end shortly. Just gonna have a little chat with you all, really. It's what I tend to do. And then what's tomorrow? Tuesday tomorrow. I might do another stream tomorrow. Join my Discord, because if you're not on there, how do I invite people to Discord now? Invite people. Edit, expire, never. Number of uses, 100 uses. Generate a new link. Copy. And I can't paste. That's irritating. Yeah, let me try and paste it in here. I don't know if it will let me. Sometimes YouTube's a bit meh. That is the Discord link. If you want to join the Discord and find out when the next stream is going live. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for the guys that have donated. Thank you for the new follows. Thank you to Smooth. Thank you to Devil. Thank you to all the guys that have come back to the Muddy Gamer community. It's been great to see some old faces and some new, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing some more iRacing with you guys. Stay safe, everybody. Look after yourselves, and yeah, hopefully. Oh, hang on, Johnny Young. Wow, I haven't seen you in ages, bud. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything that you were doing, you're enjoying. I'm about to close the stream off, mate, but make sure to join the Discord and keep the chat on there in future. The Mud Hub. And yeah, I can't guarantee when I'm going to be streaming. That's a problem I've got at the moment, obviously, because I've got little one at home. Wife doesn't like me staying up to play video games because she needs the warmth of my red hot body. So yeah, streams, I will at least try and stream once a week. That's all I can say at the moment. It might snowball into more depending on how long I'm off work for, and everything else as well. But yeah, guys, you gotta look after yourselves. It's a bit of an odd time out there at the moment, so you know, wash your hands with soap and all that good stuff, and yeah, just be safe, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care.